Welcome to the Hawker Hurricane. The Hawker Hurricane, designed by Sidney Cam from Hawker, has its lineage in the Hawker Hart, the Hawker Kestrel, and the great biplane fighters of the 30s. Hawker took that technology pretty much as far as it could go, then finally bit the bullet and decided to put one wing and a Merlin engine in. Now, this aeroplane has quite a thick wing, but it has the same armament as the Spitfire. There's 4 Brownings in one side, 4 303 Brownings in the other. It could take a lot of punishment, but half the airplane was made of wood, which meant that actually you could blow chunks out of it, and effectively, if you could fix a piano, you could fix this airplane. So it was very robust and very strong. It was slow, true. It was quite maneuverable because it was slow, but there was no way that it could slog it out head to head on equal terms with an ME-109. It was the pilot that had to make the difference. And in fact, you know, a lot of 109s were shot down by Hurricanes, but the bulk of the damage of the Hurricane was against the bomber stream and the bomber formations. Now, the wing, if you look at it, is quite thick. Made the Hurricane a very, very stable gun platform, which is exactly what you want when you close up behind a bomber. And when you close up behind a bomber, and I mean close, you need to get the maximum weight of shot to concentrate in the important bits of the bomber. So really, combat, even in these days, was a pretty close range. Wait till you see the whites of their eyes and then shoot. And the 8 Brownings would rip a bomber apart if you got it in the right spot. So the Hurricane was a very seminal fighter. In later life, it had a long career, not as a frontline fighter, but actually did really well in the ground attack role. In North Africa, they put a huge cannon on the bottom of it, and it became a tank buster at low level because its airframe was very robust, and therefore it could take the shocks of low level flying over the desert. Sadly, there aren't that many Hawker Hurricanes around. Why is that? Well, the Spitfire, frankly, is a bit more of a sexy beast. But the other reason is they are very difficult to reconstruct because of the amount of wood involved in the construction. Nevertheless, very iconic fighter, and if I had a couple of spare million, I'd have one of these over a Spitfire.